Oh, get that. Oh, big push. Oh, look at that big headlock. Oh, did I push him? Oh, did I jump up? Oh, then I get tased and I fall right on the pillow. Yeah. Who's this? Take thoughts! Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's 8 Thoughts here, and for those of you who, have an IQ above 50, I guess I assumed that people knew that Patty Mayo was a fake cop and a fake bounty hunter. It was like a TV show. I mean, just look at those eyes. No one with eyes that pretty could be a cop. Apparently not. People were under the perception that Patty Mayo was in fact a real sheriff and a real cop and was a real bounty hunter and was doing all these, this is like real life cops. It was amazing. Now, for those of you who don't know who Patty Mayo is, so Patty Mayo here, the sheriff, fake cop, fake deputy bounty hunter, whatever you want to call him. He's just a TV dude. He's got a production crew and all that. We'll get into him openly admitting that here shortly in a second. But he's got 4,800,417 subscribers to his TV show. And he's got such videos. Brother gets tased over his sister's lies. Shootout with Sovereign Citizen. My partner and I versus 11 zombies. People. Sorry, my bad. He hit his girlfriend and I lost my patience because I came in. And then you know what, guys? Suspect nails the door shut. So I break it down. Ooh, yeah, on the next amazing episode of Patty Mayo, fake police officer. Ooh, yeah. You better believe it. Dig it. So the video evidence and the footage I found was from this Oregon TV station. I can't believe someone sent to me in Twitter. 100% fake, admits it on live news in Oregon. Let's watch the damning evidence and testimonial from Patty Mayo, the most beautiful eyes in the law enforcement industry.
Max Goldwasser is here to explain what's going on there. Max?
Lee, the Dutchbury Sheriff's Office, or DBSO, is completely made up. It's all for a Central Oregon man's law enforcement show on YouTube.
Control 10X, I'm code 20.
The YouTube account is called Patty Mayo and it has 4.7 million subscribers. The show follows around the DBSO as they catch criminals. The people you see are all paid actors, but it's meant to look like reality television. There's no disclaimer that says it's fictional, and there are no film credits. Under each video, the description does say it's not intended for training, education, or other purposes. But with the sheriff's vest and badge, won't people think they're real law enforcement?
Someone will say, oh, hey, thanks for your service. And we say, oh, no, we're here for production. We're not sheriff's officers. The intent is to create a production. It's not to commit a crime. And so that's why before we even purchased the cars for the show or any equipment, we sat down with the police department. We said, this is what we'd like to do. What do you think?
To try and avoid any confusion, people on the production team wear these bright yellow vests that say film crew. And if anyone happens to be walking by during a shoot, there is a dedicated member of the crew to go tell that person exactly what's going on. Sergeant Bailey said Mayo wants to have a good relationship with the Central Oregon law enforcement to avoid any problems.
He's been very good about calling in to dispatch and communicating with law enforcement on the date and time that he is going to be making a video and letting us know where and when he's doing these videos so that we don't have a situation where we have a real cop showing up at a fake law enforcement scenario, just so there's no misunderstandings, because we don't want anyone to get hurt.
So I guess that is probably definitive, without doubt, 110% proof by yours truly. 8 News, the #1 trusted news source here on YouTube. To his credit, I don't think Patty Mayo has ever openly admitted that his show was real or ever tried to, tell people it was real. He also didn't try to tell people it was fake at the same time, but I guess he assumed people wouldn't be that dumb to think it was real. But with all honesty and full disclosure here, I did think that the show was real on a few occasions in the past when he was doing his bounty hunting. I was sort of like, is this real or fake? I don't know. This is kind of weird. I'm not sure what's going on, because he's going in the streets and trying to beat people up and stuff and tasing. I was sort of like, this is suspect, man. I don't know. My fake radar it was going off, and I figured, like, yeah, it can't be real. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know if it's a surprise to any of you watching this video. Probably a lot of you watching the video are like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, duh, I know it was fake. You know what else was fake? Any thoughts? I'm gonna tell you what, brother.
Moonlight was fake. I'll tell you what else. Now left was inside job sky Google Tower 7. Up by Amy Grove. Buy my water filtration device and make sure you get your eye-down pills for the wind of the world apocalypse is coming with interdimensional overlords.
And in other YouTube news, ladies and gentlemen, aka trying to get 10 minutes of content out of a 5-minute long video. Yeah! Ooh. H3H3 claps back at our favorite Call of Duty Black Ops 4 character, Seraph.
Today on the H3 Report, Rice Gum goes after Ela Klein.
I think this fool is depressed or whatever because his girl be just so whack. Like, I'm sorry, someone has to say it.
More like Rice Scum. Got him!
So long story short of it, my favorite Jewish content creator on YouTube, H3H3, second favorite, Ela Klein, he did a diss track, and it was okay.
His main claim is that Ela's boring, and I think really there's just only one response to that.
You smell that? It smells like fried rice. You say Ela's boring, well, let's start there.
What?
She's a self-made millionaire.
Say what?
Served her country,
Whoop.
made a company,
Better believe it.
immigrated to a new country.
Yeet.
She got the bag without selling her soul and broke the mold.
All I'm trying to say is it was a mistake. Probably should have done it, and it'll never happen again. But
That's what your dad said when you were born.
bag, the shit.
Yeah, but she got the bag without selling her soul. So did it feel good though?
But did it feel good though?
Spicy.
Now let's talk about you, Rice.
Yeah.
You chase clout to fill a hole in your soul without substance. You will
metaphorical.
disappear. You need love, son. I wish your mom would hear. Your bitterness comes from the reality that the most interesting thing about you is your money.
Probably should have done it, and it'll never happen again. But shit, I made the bag.
Cause kids are growing up, can't afford heat. Rice is all you eat.
I made
Your
the bag.
friends to play friends, your girls to play girls. How fast they run when your money curves.
I made the bag.
Cause kids are growing up.
Not
can't
bad, not
afford
bad,
heat.
not bad,
Rice
not
is all
bad.
you eat.
I made the bag.
Personally, though, I think mine's better. Oh, Rice Gum, you look so dumb because you're a stupid Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, in the news today, can't end it without mentioning that Nathan, whatever, the native dude and the kids and the, witch hunt and all the stuff that they actually, hey, surprisingly got wrong. So we will go to the CNN, the most trusted news source on the internet. A new video shows a different side of the encounter between a Native American elder and teens in... Don't say that word. Do not say that word. Do not say that word. You say that word 3 times in the mirror, and the Antichrist will come, and it will bring on the apocalypse. Do not say that word. That hat right there. Nope, you can't. That hat is only worn by haters. Don't say it. Don't talk about it. Long story short, you guys saw it. When they were here witch hunting these people, CNN was including that as long as every other mainstream media, because it looked like this guy was antagonizing, oh my God, this poor Native guy who is a Vietnam vet, and actually him being a Vietnam vet is being called into, disrepute now, the fact that he wasn't even old enough to serve during Vietnam. And anyways, basically, it's all just horse crap. And the Native dude, if you've seen the actual video, which I'm sure 90% of you have, is the Native people actually went up to these kids. These kids were just hanging out. They're there for some kind of, I don't know, school field trip, and they were doing their school chants. But the point is that it was fake. It was a lie. The actual encounter between this dude, the fake Vietnam vet apparently, and this kid who's wearing that hat we can't talk about because it brings on so much anger and upsetting, because anyone wearing that hat is a racist. So anyways, the Hebrew Israelites, it's huge, it's long, dude. There was a bunch of black dudes yelling at these guys, dropping N-bombs on them and all, talking all about, crazy stuff. And then these native people, and one of the guys in native groups is telling all these people they should go back to Europe because they don't belong here. And this guy here, Nathan, the fake Vietnam vet, allegedly, he walked all the way across the monument to get into these kids who were minding their own business, had nothing to do with nothing. They're waiting for their teachers or whatever to get them a ride out of there to go back to their school or wherever they're from. Kentucky or the hotels. And pretty much, CNN now has had to apologize, and a lot of people in the mainstream media, or almost all of them, have had to apologize after pushing, wow, imagine that, a fake agenda. And I don't know, who cares anyways? It's all just a lie, letting you guys know. I could care less either ways, but I just like to show, people out here pushing fake agendas, even though everyone's got a fake agenda, left, right, up, down, doesn't really matter. It's all just a con game, it's an illusion of choice, and let's get woke, and make sure you subscribe to 8 Thoughts. That's the lesson of the day. Subscribe, smash that like button. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. It was like 3 videos in one, because I'm just amazing like that. So I hope you guys, appreciate how great I am, because I sure as hell appreciate you guys supporting this channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And with all that being said, and last but not least, remember to have a great one. Bye. I thought I was going to do the outro, right? Okay. Stay black, let the high crack, return the shape, shit, building, maybe a shot, the spring, Kim, another, the judge, the good tires, some maybe more shallows, the side, music, Ellis Jones, Big Hugs, Flores for the Frogs, Gate, White Man, bring you down. Damn, that was quick. Woo, that's what she said.
One,